right. Well, there's the red lights.
Red light special.
I was getting ready to say the same thing.
Come on, TLC. Come on out there now.
We think alike, my brother. All
Oh yeah.
right. Let's get it. Listen, I kind of miss my short haircut. You know, every time I see the intro, I'm like, dang it. I kind of miss my shortcut, but
That's how I met you,
right.
Hallie. That's how I met you, Hallie.
But you know, it is what it is. Change is good. Change is good. So, what's going on, good folks? Welcome to Tanky Tea of Life. I am your host, Veronica, back with you tonight. I have my brother Victor, damn it, boy, White, with us tonight. And brother Fatine, all the way from WBLS radio station. Um, so Tanky Tea of Life, first of all, is being brought to you by Hip Hop Fitness with Veronica, Wednesday night, 7 p.m. Saturday mornings, 9 a.m. at the B.A. Gary Gym in Darlington. We'd love for you to come out and join us. We have so much fun while working out, burning calories, sweating, all of that. We are getting it on Wednesday nights, 7 p.m. Saturday mornings, 9 a.m. B.A. Gary Gym, $5 per class. Yes, I am, Tori. Finally. Hey, Tori. Hey, Mr. Sammy. You know I'm getting ready to talk about you, Mr. Sammy. Hey, Lisa, Rodney. Hey, Sly. Listen, let me wait a minute. First of all, let me finish tagging you to why I can't never it won't never let me just go to you all's name. I have to scroll. Um But yeah, while I'm doing this, let me just brag on Mr. Sammy for a second. So, and his family, Mr. Sammy threw a cookout yesterday for July 4th, family and friends, the Davis Family and Friends cookout, annual cookout. This is something that he does every year. And I had an amazing time. Like, meeting all these new folks and like I literally felt like I was a part of I literally felt like I was a part of the Davis family. Like that is how cool everybody was. I met Sly. Let me see. I met Sly for the first time in person. Oh God, he's gonna kill me if I don't remember his name. Victor, 49ers. Stanley. I met Stanley and I met other good folks. I mean, we just had a good time. Me and Patricia met up and we follow each other over there to Mr. Sammy house. And I'm telling you, the food was excellent. Like they had everything laid out, and it was just I had a great time. Mr. Sammy, just know any event you have at your house, please think about me, invite me because I had so much fun, and I will make sure that my brother Victor is with me, and also Fatine is going to join us as well the next event. I hated that you guys wasn't able to be there, but I know you guys had other plans. Victor, you was at work, but I did get a chance to FaceTime Victor while I was over there, and he had a chance to talk to some people. Carol, Mr. Sammy's sister, like I had a great time. Like it was just genuine, just love all over the place. When you speak of good vibes, it was definitely good vibes there.
Wow.
So
Shout out to
Carol
Mr.
on here, yes.
Shout out to Mr. Sammy. And Mr. Sammy, he's not on yet?
Yes,
Yeah.
Mr. Sammy's on here.
Oh, I want to just tell him, I don't mind. I apologize not being able to make it over there. I was out with family yesterday. But if he, shoots me an invite, I'll just come over there one evening and just chop it up with him, just me and him sitting on the porch, just talking. So
Let
if
me
he
tell
does
you.
that, I have no problem doing that, Mr.
He's a
Samuel.
Redskin fan now.
That's all right. No problem. I'm cool with that. I ain't got no problem with that. I'll bring the drinks or whatever he want to drink. I got you. Just let me know, Mr. Samuel.
Listen, it was a lot of people. Like Miss Rosa was there. Of course, Carol is Mr. Sammy's sister. You got to meet her. She was in town from Texas. Patricia, like I said, Patricia and I follow each other there. Sly was there. I think Sly is on. Yep, Sly. Thank you for the stars, Sly. Thank you, Rodney, for the stars. But yeah, we just had a really great time. So, hey. When he put it out there about if you're reading this, you are invited to the cookout, I was like, and that's when I asked you all about going out to go out together.
Yes, you did. Yes, you did.
It was a really, really great event. So
yes, you did.
Thank you again for your hospitality. It was just awesome. Thank you.
Cool. Can I give a quick shout out? I want to give a shout out to.
I want to hear about your 4th as well.
Well, I want to give a shout out to Tori first of all. She had put a post up here on Facebook. It's 1 day old. It says she has this shirt says Juneteenth is my Independence Day. It's I love that shirt. And then she has this earrings on, 100% black, looking good. So I want to shout her out on that. I want to shout out our girl Shay Shay because she created another shirt for me here. And I appreciate that. It's for my family. My reunion coming up in New York in August 6th. So just want to say that. And all I just do is shout out my family. It just, when we have birthdays or holidays, we get together. And I had some folks from New York. My cousin Julie came down. And my cousin Sharice and her children. So, we just did the family thing. I posted some of the pictures on Facebook yesterday. So just a shout out to them. But I hate that I missed Mr. Sammy. I guess I could have done. It did rain at one time. Did y'all get hit with a little bit of the rain over there?
It drizzled a little bit, but God was good and he allowed us to have this good time together. So
great.
It was all good.
Great.
Yep. So, Victor, I know you had to work yesterday.
Canary. I got the canary.
Huh?
He quiet tonight.
I'm listening.
You might have had your dessert early. That's why.
What's going on?
Right after I got off the phone with Veronica, all hell broke loose. So I ended up doing 16 hours, and I came home and took a nap. So I'm up.
Okay.
Cool. 16 hours. Let me hold a little something.
That was all premium pay because yesterday was a holiday, so I ain't really complaining right now.
Mm-hmm. All right. Hey Thomas, Miss Rosa, LaShonda, all of you who I miss on here so far. Stacy, hey Stacy, hey Jill. What's going on, everybody? So glad that you guys are joining us tonight on this Tuesday. A beautiful day, a beautiful evening, I should say, in the neighborhood. But we're so glad to be back with you.
Veronica, I got to tell Victor that, my little cousin's over at Victor House with his kids. And Victor, my other cousin's going to drop over a Big Mac and a small fry and a small soda for my cousin. So it shouldn't be no problem, right? So I guess everything's cool, right? You got your kids, so I ain't got nothing to worry about, right?
We missed a lot. Listen, I thought about that too. I was like, if we was on Thursday night, that would have been a really hot topic. But because everybody was going crazy about the not feeding the child. And
I went to the Jackson family reunion. Me and Marv went out there Saturday. And I felt like family out there as well. And there's some people out there that I want to apologize because I didn't know them. And I think more people knew me there than I knew them. And I really wasn't trying to be, a stick in the mud. I just didn't know who you was. I spoke and, I acted like I knew them, but I had no idea who they was.
Okay.
And
What, they watched the tea, or they just knew you personally?
they watched the tea. I mean, I'm not no popular person or no shit like that. But I think they asked about the both of y'all as well. I met Tanya for the first time. I think her last name is Jackson. I don't know. It's something like that. Tanya, maybe Brown or something like that. But anyway, I met her for the first time, and Antonio Smith, and there was a few more people.
Antonio Smith.
Huh?
That name sounds familiar.
I met a few more people out there who knew who I was, and I was just like, "Hey, how you doing?"
Hey, we popular out here in these streets. You better represent when you go out.
I have no. I'm telling you, I lay low, keep it cool in the cut, don't say nothing. I'm quiet on the air. I'm different. So yeah.
That's what your boy say.
He talking too much.
You know, when Victor walk in, he got that strut. You know.
I wish.
Well, I'm glad everyone had a really nice weekend. You know, spending time with friends, family, and loved ones. That's what it's all about, man. Life is short. It's no time to be living all down and out. Gotta, like I said on the radio, keep smiling. Smile as often as possible, laugh as often as possible, and live this thing called life to the fullest. That's all we can do, right? Well, we do have an email letter tonight. All hearts and minds are clear, or do you guys have anything else you wanted to get off your chest?
I'm good.
Yeah, that's right.
All right, so let's get into this email letter. Maybe we'll get into a hot topic. Maybe one of you after this email letter. But for now, let's get into the email letter. And it says, "Hi, Tangy Tea family. I've always been the one to open my doors to anyone that is in need of a place to stay. Recently, my girlfriend of 20 plus years asked if she could come stay a couple of weeks with my husband and I until she get her next 2 checks. She stated that afterwards she will then move into her apartment. We recently downsized our home, but still have a rather large house with an extra bedroom. So of course I said yes. Our son lives with us as well. He's 16 years old. I've always treated my friend like an older sister, and we've always been on good terms. My husband calls her sis, and my son calls her auntie. She is 47 and I'm 45. We never had any issues until now. Since she moved in with us, her attitude has changed, and she thinks she can control what goes on in my house. My husband and I got into a slight argument the other week, and she had a nerve to say in the middle of our argument, she told me to be quiet because I'm wrong. She unfolds my laundry, telling me the clothes does not need to be folded that way. She watches the television in the family room and dare anyone else to turn from what she is watching. And on top of it all, she walks around the house without a bra. Once again, on top of it all, she walks around the house without a bra. Even though
we need picture proof.
You know what? Even though she's an 8,
sounds like Nipplegate. All right,
look, this makes it even better. Even though she's an A cup,
Nipplegate.
She still should have respect and wear a bra. He's out here. A cup. She still should have respect and wear a bra. My heart is so weak. And like I said, I've always been the one to open my house to family and friends when they are in need. But I'm to the point where I'm about to tell her it's time for her to leave. It's been a month now, and I was going to give her at least 3 months to get it together. Should I have her leave now or stick with my original plan of 3 months? I'm that kind-hearted person that always get walked all over, but I know I will be blessed at the end. Thanks, you all. Well, first of all, of course, there's nothing wrong with being nice, being kind-hearted, but sometimes us kind-hearted people have to put our foot down. And especially in a situation like this. Okay, I know it's your friend. You've been friends for 20 plus years. You say you always open your doors to anyone that need a place to stay. All right. And hopefully you talk to your husband about you opening your doors, because it is both of you, both of your home together. So hopefully you're just not like bringing these people in without talking to your husband first. Okay. But as far as your friend, she said that she wanted to stay a couple of weeks, and it turned into a month, because a couple, if I'm wrong, that's two, right? So it's been a month now, but you was gonna give her 3 months anyway. But sometimes you have to be, what's the word, mean nasty. You know, I know that you value your friendship of 20 plus years, but you got to draw the line somewhere. Listen, I'm quite sure she didn't got the 2 paychecks that she said that she was going to get. So go ahead and get your apartment. And because she have no business, first of all, if me and my man is arguing, don't come in between us and talking about I'm wrong. First of all, stay in your lane, stay out of our business. All right, you are a guest in the house. I don't care if I call you my sister. I don't care if my husband call you sis. I don't care if my son call you auntie. Stay in your lane. You're not going to just take over our TV in the family room. You're not going to walk around the house without a bra on and disrespect me and my husband and my son. That's very disrespectful. And if she's any friend of yours, she will not do that. First of all, I don't even know any of my friends that would even ask if I was married to even come and stay with us. I mean, you know what I'm saying? Unless it's like they at their like lowest, like they have no other option, none. But I mean, you do have people that, you know, don't mind asking if they could stay with you when, you know, you know what, Victor, I can go on and on, but I'm going to turn it over to you.
So,
And yeah, go ahead, Vic.
So first of all, as a man, and I ain't trying to talk trash about nobody, trust me, but I'd feel disrespected if you walked around with no bra with A cups. So I'm already mad right then and there, because you know what am I, you know, whatever, but to each his own. So I've always been, one of my mottos is 3 of anything is too much. You know, 2 people is in a relationship. You invite that 3rd person into your home. What do you expect? I don't get it. Why you upset? You invited another female who is really close to you, who feels like she is now the woman of the house. And you got exactly what you were supposed to get. You got another woman in the home. So if you're not doing what she feels as if you should be doing, her being your friend and her just stepping over lines is what y'all tend to do. I know with guys, I would assume with guys, a lot of times we stay out of each other's way. You know, if I say I'm coming to crash at Fatine crib, or ask him just crash at his crib, and he got his old lady, and he's generous enough for me to stay there, they're probably only going to see me when it's time to sleep and when I'm walking out the door. Other than that, I'm going to find something to do. You know what I'm saying? While I'm trying to stack money. So I don't see where she thought this was a good idea to bring another grown woman into your home and you also have a husband. So I just feel like that's not like a child, a grown child. This is a grown woman. So that's where I'm like, you got exactly what you asked for. You might not have specifically asked for, but you got exactly what you asked for. So I'm done with that, team.
So y'all both have said the same comments that I would have said. I don't disagree with you. 2 things. You know, that's your house, and she has to follow by your guidelines. Please don't get distracted by what I'm gonna say now. Is that as a friend, you need to know, you know, I've been around women who are A cups. Some women that are A cups don't wear bras. They don't wear them outside. Some don't wear them. So you have to set the ground rules. I don't know if this woman, I'm not a woman. So I hear women say bras are not comfortable. So when they're in the house relaxing, even though this is not your house, you still have to follow some kind of ground rules. So you needed to know from your friend or have that kind of conversation. As soon as you see this, you'll be like, oh, baby, no, girl, you can't have that t-shirt on with no bra. Now, if you don't want to have a bra on, then, put a robe on or put something else on that don't, reveal this, that, and the other. Ain't no back talk. It's no this, that, and other. And you set the ground rules. You said that you are nice and people walk over you. Well, I'm telling you, you don't allow people to walk over you in your stadium. That's your home field advantage. That's the purpose of it. Your home field advantage. You call the rule. You don't flip no coin. There's no coin flip in your home. You make the rules. Soon as she butt in, I would have stopped and told her, yo, you can take your ass upstairs, pack your bags, and get the F out. Ground rules. See, we can elaborate all we want, but we know the bull crap that is going on. Sister, because I'm gonna tell you straight up. If that was my lady's friend or whatever, in your situation, and she butt in my argument, I'm overstepping you because I'm the man of the house now. I'm overstepping you. She got no bra on? I don't give a damn. She get thrown out with braless or whatever. Bottom line is, somebody getting out. I pack everybody bag. Me and my son will be in there by ourselves cooking ramen noodles. I'm dead serious. You don't let anybody come in and disrespect your house. So, sister, since you invited her in, you handle your business. If not, then your husband needs to step in and handle it unless he's enjoying the ride.
How you gonna kick your wife out, bro?
I'm just saying that if she gives me any lip, man, she can pack her bags too.
I think you would have to pack your bags.
Yeah, right. But you know what I'm saying. On the serious, I keep it serious. On the serious side, you open up this can of worms. You have to you open up this Pandora's box. You have to close the Pandora box. If not, if I was your husband, then I would close this Pandora box. No ifs, ands, and buts about it.
So John makes an interesting point. I don't have my glasses on. So he says women tend to use how many years they've been friends as a foundation to remain friends instead of seeing the friendship for what it really is. Long story short, she was never your friend, and the situation was just what you needed to see her for who she really is. Side note, most women be friends so long because they always agree even if they wrong. Facts.
And sometimes it does take something like this to make us look at relationships different. You know what I'm saying? Even like John said, you can be friends with someone for so long, but sometimes it takes things like this to open our eyes and be like, what the hell? Like,
but
and
Veronica,
things happen like for a season, how they say it?
Season, a moment, a time, or a season, a season
Sometimes
or a lifetime.
Your friendships, it's time to come to an end.
But it's maybe it doesn't, Veronica. The situation is that the circumstance changes. You can remain friends with a person for 40 years. As soon as you open the door, it can change.
Yeah.
Circumstances dictate. So you got to realize a lot of us are friends with people on the job because we don't go to their house. They don't come to our house. We buddy. But if we went to their house and hear some of the things that they may say or vice versa, it may change our relationship. So you got to realize that sometimes we move in the circumstance that we're dealing with them. Once we start to bring them into another part of our world, they are being who they are. And then we're seeing a difference because now the responsibility has changed. I did the reason why I'm speaking about this because I did this before for a friend, and I mentioned this before, and I found out she was robbing people. And when I found out that, I didn't jump down her throat. I just asked her. I appreciate she didn't lie to me. And I told her, look, I got a reputation. I can't allow that. That get back to me, this, that, and the other. And she didn't give me no lip. I gave her a couple of days. She packed her bags and she left. We remained friends in the sense of communicating. How you doing, this, that, and the other. And that was it. She made a mistake, or that's what she was doing. She moved her world into my world. And once it collided, I'm the one that opened the door, I had to close that door.
And sometimes that relationship you can remain friends after certain things happen,
Yeah.
and sometimes
Yeah.
people go their separate ways. I mean, I'm a true believer that things happen for a reason. So maybe this happened for her to realize that their friendship, and not saying that their friendship is coming to an end. It all depends on how the friend is going to take it when she says it's time for you to leave. I mean, for one, you said that you wanted to stay there for 2 paychecks. So until you got your apartment.
I think when it comes down to friends, I think we use that term very loosely.
Yep.
We get like John said, we get used to people being always around and shit like that. This woman ain't just started acting like that just because she moved in. She is close enough to you to ask you to move in. And she's also comfortable enough to run over you. So you even said in the letter that you're too nice. So you already know this is a characteristic that you carry, that everybody looks at you as a walking doormat. So what did you expect to happen when you invite another person in your life, in your relationship, in your home? That's exactly what you did. You invited another person in your relationship, and now you mad because they're doing exactly what you gave them the keys to the car to do. And I think we invite people in our lives, and then we turn around and don't want them to act on what they see. 2 grown-ups arguing, nobody want to hear that shit. I'm trying to sleep. And then she already knows, and this is just my opinion, she already knows, well, my girl gonna always be with me no matter how much bullshit I'm on. So let me go ahead and take her husband's side so he don't put me out. Whether you was right or wrong, she gonna always side with that man because you gonna always be her friend. You're gonna always be her friend.
Right.
That's how I look at the shit. No matter what the argument was about, in her eyes, you was wrong. She gonna side with him so she can stay there because you gave her permission to be there. And now she needs to make sure that this dude wants her there. So that's probably why she walking around with the mosquito bites and everybody can see. I'm just saying.
Yeah, and Victor, it's and I try not to laugh, but Victor, I don't even know what else to say on this. I'm looking at it, giving advice as from what the letter's saying, but looking at the man perspective, that I'm going to say something when I notice something ain't right. You're not taking over my family room or the den or whatever with the television. You're not going to do it. If I want to watch the game, or if my son want to watch something or whatever, he's going to be able to do it. Now we can do a compromise, but there, unless we made the ground rules, he got a TV in his room. He can watch TV in his room while she's here. I'm just saying, if that's the ground rule, but she said
about a southern house.
Wait. Well, I'm gonna say this. That's what I'm saying. The first time she gets out of place, I'm gonna tell, check her, because if you don't, I will. Now you talking about a southern house? I know southern men that ain't gonna tolerate this. What do you mean no? So the women run the house then.
You go ahead and finish your point.
Yeah, I'm just telling you. I don't see. Again, I can only speak for myself. I'm just saying we already know what she should do, and if she's getting run over, then the man should step up because he's the man of the house. If she's getting run over, now you shake your head. I can only go on for me. I don't give a damn what woman is in my life. Again, that's not your blood sister. I'm putting your ass out. If you overstep your bounds, I'm putting your ass out. I'm talking about her friend. And you're not going to stop me. You're not going to stop me if she's overstepping her bounds in my house. So you're going to she's going to run over my wife, and then she's going to run over me. So my son can't watch TV in the den. So he can't watch the game of the week. He can't watch wrestling in there. BS. You're not running over my house.
So the term Southern hospitality is a real thing, bro. I don't know how y'all do it up north, but I'm saying this. A lot of times in a situation when there's another woman present, us men don't even deal with her. We don't talk with her. If she in the kitchen, we turn around and go the other damn way. Even when you having a function and there's kids around, these kids running around, A man will walk up to his woman, and you need to go over there and tell them kids this. We don't even get in situations like that. Me speaking for the Southern men that think like me, that guy's not even going to interact with her, not unless he absolutely has to, or unless his wife is present. We don't do shit like that. I'm not going to sit here and tell this woman she got to leave because I didn't invite her in my home. That's something that my wife got.
I said if she oversteps her bounds and she's walking over my wife, then I gotta step up because she's disrespecting not only my wife, she's disrespecting me because she's disrespecting my wife, my child, and my house. When do a man step up and say, I don't give a damn about Southern hospitality? What do you mean you can't?
They're friends. Whatever, see, the dynamic of two people, and I'm the third person, I can't sit here and say you disrespecting my wife if she don't feel disrespected. I can only sit back and say, well, if that's their relationship, that's their relationship. That's just like if my girlfriend and her mama get into it. I'm gonna sit here and tell her mama you being disrespectful to my wife. Hell no.
We ain't talking about that. We talking about friend. Keep it in the friend zone. Keep it in the friend zone. Don't go with the family because family's a little different dynamic.
We can keep it in the friend zone. But when my woman and another woman is arguing, that ain't got shit to do with me until somebody gets touched. So I stay out of shit like that. I don't get into women problems and women troubles. Now, if you brought this woman in my house or in our home, you gonna have to be the one to put her out, not me. Because if you can deal with it, I can deal with it. It is what it is. And another thing is when it comes down to my child watching TV, first of all, we all know that's an adult. So a child gonna always stay in the child's place. So you're gonna have to adapt just like I got to adapt. It is what it is.
Are you really saying that?
Yeah, I'm 1,000% saying that. When I have guests over here and there's kids, we accommodate the guests.
Let me type
I don't watch.
I accommodate the guest if the guest is respectful. The guest gets disrespectful, all bets is off, bro.
Let me finish. So even if I have guests at my home, I accommodate the guests no matter what they got going on because I invited y'all over here. Because these are my guests. I'm responsible for my guests. I'm not going to watch what I want to watch. I'm going to watch what they want to watch. We're going to cook what they want to eat because you are the guest. I invited you here. But for me to be a bad host and I'm doing exactly what I want to do, then why the hell did I invite you even here in the first place?
Okay, well, let me ask both of you. If you were in a situation like that and you was living with someone, wife, girlfriend, and your significant other comes to you and asks if their friend could stay with you all for a while, what would your answer be?
Hell no. Hell no.
So you won't even let it go that far.
Put it like this. If she asks, no. But if she come to me and say, Vic, my friend catching a hard time, I invited her into the home for a few months, I'm not going to sit here and bucket. I'm going to just say, okay, we're going to deal with it for these few months, but I'm going to hold you to your timeline. But if you ask, I'm going to tell you no. But if you already made a decision, I'm going to support you.
Yeah. My turn. So my response is that if we doing this together, and this is our household, then you don't make that decision because I wouldn't make that decision and say, well, I invited so-and-so without talking. And that's the respectful thing. So if you ask, we have this conversation and if you know, I do believe that people do fall on hard times. If I know this is a good friend of yours, then we work that out because I believe in that. I got flooded out twice. It happened to be my cousin, but the first time it was a neighbor that opened the door for us to stay and allowed us to stay. But then my cousin came over and I decided I felt better staying with my cousin. So I do know people fall on hard times, but there's boundaries. And the bottom line is whoever I'm with knows who I am. So once we set them boundaries and they cross that line, we have one more conversation. Okay, this they crossed the line, but you know what? Have a talk with them. We can deal with this. But one more time, they're out. And see, that's how we deal with it. You deal with it in a respectful way. You make ground rules and you let that, and then you have a talk with the person. She's not going to just talk with her. We both going to have that talk because this is not just her house. It's our house. And
Yeah,
there's a ground, there's boundaries.
But that's my friend, though. Why can't you and I have that conversation?
We
and then
can.
my friend and I
You
have.
can do that. You can do that, Veronica, if you choose to. But I'm just letting you know, if they break these ground rules, and you don't have the heart or the guts to put them out, then all of a sudden, don't seem like I came like the roaring lion or the roaring bear, because I don't let that person say, well, I didn't hear that from you, because well, you know what, you're not my friend like that. So this is that. We had our talk. She should have relayed that to you. Unfortunately, you just overstepped the boundaries twice. You got to go. You got to go.
Ask yourself, Fatine. I'm
yes,
sorry,
sir.
Marty, go ahead.
Oh no, go ahead, Victor.
So you mean to tell me your woman can check your friends?
What I'm saying, depend on what it is. Damn right. I'll give you an example. I'll give you one example. I got kids in the house. Let's say I got kids in the house. My friend come out the bathroom in his underwear. She ain't got to come back in that bedroom. She said, what the fuck you doing? I got kids in this house. What are you doing? Damn right she got the right to do that. This is her house. She ain't got to say, damn right she got to. And give her, wait. You asked me a question. And if he give her lip, and I don't, if he give her lip, he's gone.
You're not answering the question. You gave
yes, she can check him. Yes, she can check him.
For anything.
No, don't say anything. Victor, that's too wide of a range. Exactly. I gave you an example that there is times when she can check him.
That's one example. What I'm saying is my woman can't not check none of my friends. That is my job. If she's got an issue, she's got an issue with any of my friends, she comes to me and then I handle the shit. Because whatever it is, a man and a woman arguing about anything, that shit is not gonna end well. My woman can't check.
I don't give a. What do you mean? So you're telling me your friend can argue with your woman?
Okay. Can I finish? My woman can't check none of my friends.
Okay.
And I can't check none of her friends. Okay. If I got an issue with some shit going on with somebody or one of her friends, I go to her and it's up to her to rectify that situation. Because one thing I'm not gonna do is jeopardize the relationship she got with them, because I don't want to come off as super aggressive and then it causes a problem that really ain't there. So all I'm saying is, if she got a problem with one of my homeboys or one of my homegirls, come to me and let me ratify the problem. Let me fail before you blow up a whole situation that didn't need to be blown up.
And what I'm going to say is I'm going to leave what you said, because that's your opinion and that's your ground rules. I got it. I'm not going to say that. But what I'm going to say is, it's amazing that I'm going to be concerned about checking my significant other for checking him for overstepping the lines and being disrespectful in my house. How the hell do you give a friend more rights than you give your significant other when they cross a line in your house? I'm not going to check. Maybe behind closed doors, baby, you know what? You shouldn't have said nothing. I should have handled that. I got that. But I can't take that right away from somebody that's my significant other, help pay bills in here, raising my kids. No, but I got it, Vic. I hear where you at. I'm just saying, Fatine not going to deal with it like that. That's how.
So I'm going to ask you this. If your significant other doesn't have a problem with it, why should you?
Because it's my house, and if the ground rules, you cross my ground rules. If you disrespect my house, I don't give a damn if she don't got a problem with it. If you disrespect my house, I got a problem with it. So see, I'm just that dude. I may not look it, but I'm just like I'm a nice guy. But when you cross that line, like you going across that goddamn door, other end. You're gonna be on outside that door. I don't play that. I don't play that. I don't come from a family of men that don't play that. Don't disrespect our house.
So basically, it's your way or no way.
It's not my way. It's my rules in my house. You can't be disrespectful to nobody in my house. If I'm opening the door as a friend, you go beyond. Look, I stay with my cousin, man, and I don't disrespect. I follow those rules. I don't do anything without checking with them because I'm in their house. I don't play that.
So this is my whole thing. If you invite me in your home and you got somebody staying with you, you're my liaison to everything. That's what I'm saying. I'm not going to sit here and I see a lot of women and they agree with you as they should. But we're talking about two men here discussing a female. I'm not checking no female. That's just not going to happen. That's all I'm saying. when it comes down, if my woman brought somebody into the home, I have no dealings with her. All I'm saying is I'm going to sit here and I'm running everything through her. So if you ain't got a problem with it, I ain't got a problem with it. If you let this woman walk around with no bra on and you don't see no issue with it, I don't see no issue with it. Because apparently she's not, apparently you don't mind what she's doing. Why the fuck should I?
I think the comments speak for them. I think the comments speak for themselves tonight. Yeah, that's all I'm saying.
But see, this is a bunch of women checking a woman. We're talking about two men trying to check a woman. That's just not gonna happen. That's what I'm saying. A man ain't gonna check no. I mean, I'm just saying, I'm not gonna check no woman.
The first time my significant other say, "Yo, sister, you got to put a bra on. Your cleavage is sitting on the table." The second time she come to that kitchen, I said, "Didn't she tell you about that? Didn't she tell you about that?" Oh, no. She told you one time.
Where's the sit?
On the table, kitchen table. Titles are sitting on the table. She done told you about it. Yo, because first of all, I don't turn my head in my house. She done told you about that. That's number one. Number two, you disrespected her by not that. So you know what? You need to get dressed and you need to get your bags and you need to get out because I'm not gonna have you disrespecting her and then go sit here because I'm not turning my head. You gonna put them out here? I'm gonna look. But the bottom line is you disrespected. What I'm saying is it's my house. It's my house. Don't disrespect. I don't know what you said. I said what I had to say. I don't need to go on run on. I mean, let the people have their say now.
I'm gonna say this: if my woman told you you can't have your doggone bazookas out and you pull them back out, then my woman got to tell you you got to put them back up. Because if I check the situation and I say, "Ma'am, you need to go put on the bra," we all know women will say, "What the fuck you looking?"
It's too far gone. I'm not gonna tell her to go put on the bra. It's too far gone. I'm not gonna tell her to go put on a bra. I'm gonna tell her to go get your clothes and get the hell out because she done talked to you one time. You disrespected her. You disrespected me because she told you disrespected her and you disrespected me. It ain't no middle ways no more. You're gone.
See, that's it. Why you looking?
It's my house, my damn house, Patricia. You're my damn house. I'm sitting in the kitchen eating breakfast. You come out there with your jugs bouncing, and I gotta turn my head away in my house. Y'all done lost your rabbit ass mind.
Turn your head, bro. All you got to do is just
do what?
See, this is the thing.
What?
You don't have to acknowledge it.
Oh God!
It's that simple.
You crazy?
Why?
Are you crazy? That's like your man walking around with his print showing in front of your woman, and you not home.
I know he got a print. I ain't looking. The hell are you talking about? Woo!
All right. Well, go ahead. Put them comments up there, Veronica.
All I'm gonna say is, coming from a female, I'm only gonna tell you once.
Thank you.
To another female. You're right.
To another female. I'm only gonna tell you once. You're definitely not gonna walk around my house without a bra on. Sorry. You guys to go.
But a woman can check another woman and a woman can check a man. But a man checking a woman, you're going to always lose in the eyes of society. So it's no point of even putting yourself in that situation. So you going to sit here and say, throw out a name there. Erica was walking around the house with no bra on. So I had to put her out. Your homeboy's going to look at you and say, "You dumb. The hell is wrong with you, bro?" And then your woman gonna sit and tell you what the hell you looking for. How you know she ain't had on no bra? Yeah. You looking too hard. So what I'm saying is take that shit to your woman and let your woman deal with that shit.
Well, put that comment back up there. Put that other comment back up there. No. How you, Patricia? Okay, Patricia. How you know she don't have on a bra?
How you know?
What do you mean? So, Patricia. So you telling me you walk in the kitchen, you will see a D cup and you ain't got no bra on. And when you walk in the kitchen, I just look. Stop playing with my intelligence here. Stop this here. Stop it. Stop playing with my intelligence. You know when when a woman don't have a size. If she mentioned an A cup and don't wear a bra, Come on, well, y'all are playing with my intelligence now.
Patine.
You're not gonna walk around my house with no bra on, dude.
Patine, can you say E cup?
Oh God, shit.
I ain't saying shit.
Damn.
You know what?
You still got
I ain't saying that
because you cause
wouldn't have to.
problems. Because you cause problems. Because the next thing, see, now you don't say nothing. Then your woman checks her on something, right? Then she wants to get back at you. So she wants to get back at the girlfriend. So she said, yeah, well, I noticed Fatine, you know, when I walked in the kitchen yesterday, he just was staring. Now now that's the BS that come with it. See, that's what I'm saying. Wait, let me just say this. Once they disrespect you, that line is crossed. What did they say? If you lie, you steal. And you know what that means. Everybody that lies don't steal, but you know what I'm saying. It opens up Pandora's box. So if you're going to lie or disrespect one thing, how far will that person take that where they feel that they can take the liberty to do disrespectful things in your house? You nip that in the bud. You nip that in the bud because you never know how far a person will take it. And then you wind up on the defense. I'm not going to allow nobody to put me on the defense in my house. I'm always going to be on the offense. Always on the offense.
How many times are you going to have that conversation with your significant other, though? Are you going to allow your significant other to take control over that?
One time.
That first
one time.
You're giving her one time.
One time.
So you're not going to go to your significant other and be like, hey, you ask her to put a bra on. She ain't put a bra on yet. What are you going to do about it? You just going to go straight to the friend?
Because when we have that conversation, we already had these ground rules. So since she did this the first time, I'm saying we talked and you checking her. She do it again. Now I got something to say. She got to go.
Wait a minute.
That's all too.
Wait a minute.
What do you mean? Wait a minute. You got your opinion. I ain't changing. That's my law. That's my law in my house.
I ain't talking about that.
Okay.
Carol, a man with 16 inches hanging, he should never be homeless. And I'm gonna just leave it at that. So
some women get tired of that, bro. I've heard it. They say they can't deal with that all the time.
But my thing is if you sitting here and you out with your wife and a woman walk past you out in public with no bra on, you looking or not?
Yeah, we both look. We in public.
Really?
We in
so
public.
That ain't disrespectful.
Not the relationships that I've been in. It's just we look. We ain't got I didn't been in relationships. Wait. I ain't been in relationships where a good looking guy walk by, you can't look. I mean, you don't stare, but you see. I see somebody walking with some toddlers out, no bra on. You're like, yo, she ain't got no bra on, and go back to doing what we do. I've been in a relationship like that, so I only can tell you what I've been in. So that's
so. But you can do it in your house now.
No, I'm not doing that, dude. In the public, we don't have control over what people do out in the public, but in our house, we have control. We pay the bills, we set the ground rules, and that's all to it, bro.
Okay, so say if you and your significant other and the friend goes out, the friend do not wear a bra.
Ever.
Are you going to say anything to your significant other about her friend not wearing a bra?
Well,
walk around.
So she's not staying with us now.
Yeah, she's staying with you all.
No. See, that's what I'm saying. We not. You can't put that two and two together. If she's staying with us and she don't have she don't want to wear a bra, and that's how she goes. She can't stay in this house. That's all to it. That's the ground rules. I'm a man. I'm a man. She can't.
Self-control.
I don't give a damn. It's not about my. Let me tell you. Let me just say this again. It ain't about me. It's my house. It's my house. Victor, I wish this was an X-ray show. F my self-control. It's my house. I'm not putting myself in a circumstance where it gotta be a problem. This is my house. There's ground rules of somebody else coming in here that is not family. And even family, you got ground rules. You may have a little bit more liberty, but you still got ground rules. I'll put a mother and a father out in a minute if I need to. You disrespect my house.
So it sounds like to me, and I'm just speaking from what you're saying.
Yes, sir.
You can't control it.
But it's not about me. Why are you trying to turn the problem on me when the problem is the person that comes in my house and disrespects my house? Why are you turning it on me about my control?
Because you're saying a woman is disrespecting your home because she doesn't have on a bra in your home. What I'm saying is if you don't have no self-control, you don't see it, And even if you do see it, you don't comment on it. That ain't for you to comment on. That's
it's my house. It
woman's
is.
friend.
Nope, not in my house.
I think if things are continuous and happen multiple times,
Then you,
yeah. But
you just said she don't wear a bra. So if she don't wear a bra, though, it's gonna happen every day. We're not going there.
No, not in my house.
It won't happen every day.
No, I'm telling you that one time, if she don't put a bra on, she got to go.
She got to go.
But see, that's and the thing is, what I'm trying to say is, I don't like to cause any more confusion than what I have to. So if my woman brings somebody in here and they are disrespecting her, I cannot sit here and say you disrespecting my wife by you not having on the bra. Why am I looking to start with? Why am I around you? Like, there's a whole bunch of other scenarios that can come up to say, like, come on now. Because we all know if it looked this way, it's probably something completely different. It is what it is, man.
So, well, we already talked about that what Marvin is asking. Well, why let the homegirl stay if you're not comfortable?
That's a good point. I don't think we dealt with that.
Yes, so we did. You remember I asked you both the question. If your significant other come to you and ask if it's okay if her girlfriend stay there, what would your answer be?
Right, and I answered it.
You answered it, but
I said if she asked, the answer is no. But if she's already made the decision, I'm going to support her decision.
Now, what Marvin's question is a little different. He says, why let the person stay if you're not comfortable? That's a different scenario. If you're not comfortable, so if your significant other, Victor, comes to you and you're not comfortable, then why even do it? That's the difference. So what I'm saying, if I'm not, see the bottom line. So you're comfortable? It's cool. That's cool. But I'm answering if I'm not comfortable. He asked that question.
For temptation. I'm not falling for the temptation.
But that's not the question.
What?
That's not the question.
It is temptation. So why is this okay? So the issue is the bra. So why did it matter if she walks around with a bra and no shirt on? It shouldn't fucking matter.
The question is, if you're not comfortable for whatever reason, if you're not comfortable opening that door because you know what, this could lead to problems down the road. Some people be like, nah, you know what, we put up in a hotel for, she said 2 paychecks. That is in 4 weeks. You know what, we'll put up in a hotel and let her. $3,000, dude. If we got it, we put up in a hotel. We looked out for her. And after them 4 weeks, I ain't paying nothing. We ain't paying nothing. She got to go. She got her 2 paychecks and she's on her way. I did my part and that's it. See, sometime opening that door, you got to know what you're doing and how you're doing it. This here, I'm telling you, one bad time will ruin it for all the other times.
$3,000. You gonna walk, if I got to spend $3,000, you gonna walk around here butt ass naked for a month before I spend $3,000. To put your ass in a hotel. That shit ain't fucking.
I'm just saying that if you want to look out for a friend and you got it, if you making $250,000 and your mortgage is just $500 or $600,
it don't matter.
The bottom line is, Victor, why? I just don't understand. Why are we catering to the problem? That's what getting me upset. Why are we catering to the person that is the problem?
The problem.
The man ain't the problem in my house. How am I the problem in my house that I opened the door for that somebody don't want to follow my rules or our rules?
You didn't open the door.
Our rules. They don't want to follow our rules, and now I'm the problem? Man, I would kick everybody out that in my house that said that.
So I'm asking you this. Can you go to a strip club and not touch nobody?
Yeah.
So why you can't do it in your own home?
Because this is my house. I didn't say I'm a toucher.
So you got to
wait. I didn't say I'm a toucher. But I go to the strip club. I go to. If you want to compare strip club, okay.
Can you go to the strip club and not touch?
Correct. Yes.
Okay.
Can
you do that in your own home?
Yes.
So it shouldn't be a problem.
That's bullshit. Not in my house.
So now you got to touch everything naked in your house?
I didn't say I'm gonna touch. You not gonna do certain things in my house. Point blank.
I mean, and I'm with you on that.
Ain't no,
But-
that ain't gonna happen. You ain't gonna do it. I mean, you know, we already did. You ain't gonna do it. That's why I'm saying certain people ain't walking in my house with a key. You ain't doing it. You ain't walking in my house with no damn key unless you live here or I give you permission to use a damn key. Unless you my kids.
Let's get to some of these comments. Miss Doretha, I met her at Mr. Sammy house as well. Hey, Miss Doretha.
Miss
So she
Doretha
said
had a hand in raising me.
Huh? Oh, yeah. When I
had a hand in
FaceTimed you
raising me.
yesterday, yeah. The bottom line, she should have known that her friend wasn't wearing a bra before she moved in.
Exactly.
I'm quite sure she walked around like that all the time.
And Miss Doretha is a straight shooter. Miss Doretha don't sugarcoat nothing. You knew. So it shouldn't be an issue. But as a man, you need to have some self-control, bruh. You
ain't gonna tell me what I gotta do in my house. If you gonna come in here and violate the rules and regulations that me and my significant other put down, you got to go.
So you gonna touch it.
Bye.
So
Bye, babe. Got to go.
All I'm saying is if a woman walk around me with no bra on, that shit means absolutely nothing. That ain't for me to comment on.
It means absolutely nothing, Victor.
It don't.
But I'm quite sure you won't feel comfortable with your wife, girlfriend, friend walking around without a bra on.
So understand the scenario now. We got to understand the scenario. If my old lady say you need to put on the bra, the next time she walks around with no bra on, that is not for me to say. That is for my wife to check that shit.
Yeah, I get
and
that
do
part.
it. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah.
I am not going to be the one to point out that she doesn't have a bra on. Because the moment I do that,
in my house, I am.
Can I finish? The moment I do that,
why you looking?
Is the moment I become the enemy. I'm not doing that.
Why you looking?
Goddamn. I don't give a damn. You ain't walking around
but
my house
really,
with no bra on.
I mean, seriously though, you can't help but to notice when somebody don't have a bra on.
Thank you, Veronica.
Wait, prime example. When we was at rehearsal the other weekend, Victor, how many females did?
Hold now.
Oh no! You gotta. Okay. Wait. Pass and watch.
Come back in the room.
Pass and watch.
How many females did you see there without a bra on?
0. I ain't saw shit.
You had your shades on, huh?
I ain't gonna lie. I noticed it. So it's not like you don't notice when somebody don't have a bra on. I don't care if she have an A cup. If she have big nipples, you can see that somebody don't have. But go ahead.
I call it nipplegate.
So I question everybody who was there. How many men said something about all the women that was walking around backstage with no bra on? I didn't hear not one man say nothing.
All right, so let me comment on that. So
I was talking about at rehearsal.
Yeah. So I wasn't there, but Veronica and Victor, let's deal. Come on, man. Common sense. We're in the environment. In the environment we in. You know, if you modeling, women don't wear bras to model. So that's how the environment you in dictates what you're dealing with. These women don't even wear panties sometimes when they're modeling. They wearing nothing. They putting on them dresses. They modeling. They bouncing. That's what that is. So no, the guys ain't doing it. When I went to Jamaica, after the first hour and I done seen everybody naked, it's normal. I ain't gawking to everybody. It fits the circumstance, dude. That's what the circumstance. But in my house, hell no. It's all to it.
Okay. Well, let's see.
Me and Vic. I love it. Victor, my dude, though, now. Y'all don't take it. Me and Victor. Cool.
Said, if my friend have to stay with me and my man, I expect her to come out fully dressed or covered as she would expect me to come out.
Thank you.
That's
and let me
it's and all about respect.
Yeah, and I stay with my cousin, and when I go in there to take a shower, I don't walk out in a towel. I walk out in gym shorts, a shirt. I don't come out shirtless. You understand? My cousin's older than me. I respect her house.
We don't even want y'all to come out in gym shorts.
That's what I wear. This is what I wear now. What are you talking
You don't
about?
want to see it.
No.
I wear this in the street. What are you talking about? I'm talking about, this is not gym shorts up your butt. I'm talking about shorts. Yeah, what I wear in the street is what I wear after shower.
All I'm saying, listen, I think y'all missing what I'm saying. I'm not saying it's not a problem. What I'm saying is it is not my issue to check it. That is not my issue to check it. That's your friend. You check it. I'm not gonna sit here and come to my woman.
And I agree with you on the first time, Victor. And you may get to play on the second time, but the third time, 3 strikes, you gone.
I'm just not saying that.
And that's good.
It's just gonna turn into why you looking.
I don't want to cross sorry. I don't get what it turned into. The bottom line is you shouldn't allow, your friend shouldn't have violated. Your friend put herself in that trick bag. Now, if my significant other wants to try to put me in the doghouse, your ass gonna sleep in the cat house because I'm not going with it. I'm not doing that. Your friend caused the problem, and we had these ground rules. We, not 15, we had these ground rules that she disrespected. Once she disrespect, any one of us can check her ass and put her ass out because this is our house. That's all to it. If I'm gonna give you another scenario, if my boy disrespected the house, I'll go with just on you, Victor. I go with you halfway on this. If my boy disrespected this house, right, and my significant other, told me, and I checked him the first time, and did it again, and she come to me, and she says he got to go. No, it's no. You got to check him. You got to go. It's no discussion between me and her. I had that talk with him. Now she came to me, but now the line is drawn. The decision has been made. She comes to me because he's a man. She don't want to get in a confrontation with another man. Now she comes to me and says, yo, he violated. He got to go. Now I'm putting him out. Ain't no conversation. Ain't no back and forth. Dude, get your shit. Now, I don't want to have to throw you out on the head or call the cops. I try to do it the right way. Yo.
But that's what I ask you about the friend that's living with them. If your significant other comes to you, y'all have that conversation. Mm-hmm. Not you go to her.
But I'm saying what Victor's saying on from the perspective, from the woman point of view, because I said I'll meet Victor halfway on this if it's the woman trying to check the guy and putting him out, because that's that man, that's that male, you understand? But and that's why I'm saying to Victor, I don't have a problem if the female, long as somebody's putting her ass out. But I'm saying, Victor, that if she violated, and we agree that she violates again, and she violates again, and my significant other don't put her out, then I'm overruling her and I'm putting her out. I do that. That's all I'm saying.
This is the scenario, bro.
Thank you, Tanya.
A woman can check a man, but a man cannot check a woman.
That's not my house.
Do that.
Not in my house, Victor. Sorry, bro. See, like you got certain rules in your house, like certain rules, and
society rule.
Ain't no society rule in my house. I can check a woman in my house.
Listen to what I'm saying. Per society, a woman can get in a man's face and do all this and do all that and all that. A man cannot do that to a woman.
Not in my face. You got 5 seconds to get your finger out of my face, or I'm gonna move it. That's all to it, bro.
What happened after that?
Dude, you not going to put your hand in my face.
You got to have self-control.
If I can't put my hand in your woman's face, dude, stop it. I bet you if I get arrested, I bet you she won't do it again. Because the next time, if I know I'm going to jail, this time I'm gonna break your finger. Don't play with me. I'm not a toy. I don't give a damn what society say. Don't get in my face. We done talked about this here. Stop this here about society. I can check a woman in my house after me and my significant other have laid the ground rules, and this person has violated. It violated more than once, and my wife seems to have a problem to being a doormat to this person, then I'm stepping in. Case closed. I don't know how many times I got to close this case in my house.
Well, Tanya says, if your woman asks, why are you looking, say, because I'm not blind and this is my home.
Tanya gonna set somebody up to get their fucking
Tanya, that's me. That's me. I'm right
Tanya,
with you,
that was the
Tanya.
dumbest shit you could.
Tanya, I'm right with you. Don't worry, I ain't no dumb shit. You get a bell for that. That's right, because this is my house. This is my house. You better come correct.
Tanya, did I meet you at Mr. Sammy's house?
A woman gonna sit here and tell a man what to say to his woman? I said, man, shit. I'm not. Y'all listen to Tanya if you want to. Exactly.
Controlling.
Exactly.
You ain't gonna come in my house. I'm abusive and controlling in my house. If somebody's gonna be disrespectful, if your girlfriend walks around me with no bra and some poom poom shorts up the backside, and she thick and she got a 42
okay,
butt,
Tanya.
no, that ain't going. You ain't. Please.
Damn,
Stop
you
it.
looking that hard?
You can't miss it. A hippo walk in your house. You gonna miss the hippo?
I know it's a hippo, but I don't know what color the hippo is and
how
wide the hippo hips is.
I don't know where you come from.
I just know it's a hippo.
Okay.
That's all I
know.
Oh man, Rodney says your lady's friends should have enough respect for your lady to not come out like that in front of you or your son, point blank, period.
And I agree with all of that. All I'm saying is it is not my place to tell her that. That is my woman's place. That's all I'm saying. I'm not checking no woman. That's my woman's. That's the reason I even got a woman. If I have an issue with another woman, guess who's going to confront this woman? My woman. If she got an issue with a man, that's my job to do that.
And Victor, you know, me and you would agree a lot on that in certain circumstances. Me and you will agree with that on certain circumstances. You ain't gonna have an argument with me on everything, but when it comes down to my house, and that friend walks over my significant other as a doormat, she said that, then I have to step up, because now I'm not gonna have nobody. Now, even though you saying that she may not feel like that, but that's what the lady wrote in the letter. She's so nice that people feel like they can walk over her like a doormat. So that's when I'm saying, yo, babe, we done said this to her twice, you know, and you may have a soft heart, and I got it, but this can't continue. So and that's all to it, because I'm not going to raise my son up to have anybody disrespect his home when he becomes a man.
So I want to ask you a question. So if you feel like somebody's disrespecting your wife, you gonna check them?
Depend on what the circumstances, Victor. Depends.
If you feel like someone is disrespecting your wife, will you check them? You feel like your wife?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
In your eyes, right?
You just now you add in your eyes. You ask the specific question.
If
I feel like somebody's disrespecting my significant other, will I check them? Of course I will. I'm her protector. Correct.
Okay, you're her protector.
Yep.
All right. If your significant other does something that you don't agree with, will you say something about that?
Yes, I will.
That sounds like a whole lot of controlling shit, bro.
That's not a whole bunch of controlling stuff. It's just that the bottom line is, somebody's wrong. If she's wrong, I have no reason to point that out.
Wrong.
And just like if I'm wrong, I can be pointed out. Yo, Fatine, you was driving, you flew off the handle. Yo, I got it. See, I thank you, Rodney. There's no absolutes in this here. There's no absolute. It's not about control. It depends on the circumstance. You know, you just asking somebody if my significant, I was at a movie function, and another young lady went to push at that time, my significant other. My significant other, plus my cousin was there and her sister was there. So it was the females, and it was a girlfriend of the guy on the basketball team, and I'm the softball team. So we broke it up, but the girls were getting ready to handle that business. They were going to handle that business, but we still was there as the protector.
That had nothing to do with what I asked you. Listen, if you feel like your woman is being disrespected,
I'm gonna step up. I'm stepping up.
That's the absolute. If you feel like your woman is being
stepping
disrespected,
up, yeah.
will you check the situation?
Yes.
That's the absolute. That is the absolute.
That's it.
So
That's it.
where we differ at, I react on the situation. If my woman ain't saying nothing, I ain't saying nothing.
What kind of
that's me.
That? Damn.
That way,
Crazy.
I'm not overstepping my boundaries and
So what about if she's waiting for you to step up as a man and she's not saying nothing because she's waiting for you to step up as a man, but you say, well,
to another woman?
You didn't say another woman. You said if somebody is disrespecting your significant other, a woman. You didn't say a woman. You said if someone is disrespecting your significant other. So I had to deal with it the way you said it. You didn't say if a female. You said if someone. So yes, I had to answer it the way you asked it.
We just said, I just told y'all this throughout this whole show. A woman can check a woman and a woman can check a man. A man cannot check a woman. You really sit here and say that I'm gonna sit here and let a random man, talk to my woman this kind of way? Because my old lady got brothers. And if her and her brother get in a disrespectful conversation, that ain't my place to jump in. I got to sit back and let her take anything that come with that. Because that ain't my issue until she go back and look at me and then she tag me in. But until then, that ain't got shit to do with me.
Veronica.
If my woman have a conversation with her daddy and it get disrespectful, guess what? Vic White, you better sit your ass the fuck down. And that's the thing. People, men that's overprotective and overbearing and controlling want to control the situation on how people talk to their woman, no matter who the hell it is. And you can't do that.
All right. So let me ask Veronica. Let me get you in this conversation, Veronica. We're friends. You're not even a significant other. We're friends, and we at Walmart. Oh, we at Walmart, right? And you get into a confrontation with another female. I have no problem if y'all are joined. But if I see this woman getting somewhere aggressive with you, I'm stepping in. Would you expect that? Or you would say, well, Fatine, no, I didn't want you to do that. What do you mean? If I see that the woman says something, that was mine. Veronica said, no, that was mine. And they get into debating about it. I'm watching this. But if this woman not raise up to hit Veronica, but makes an aggressive move, I'm stepping in. I don't give a damn. I don't give a damn if it's a woman. I don't care. Veronica, what am I wrong?
Yes.
I don't. When you say step in, what kind of stepping in? Are you just going
to? I'm gonna make sure I'm stepping in to make sure that you're secured and protected, and make sure that this woman makes no aggressive move or makes something that violates you physically. You understand what I'm saying? Because now, even though it hasn't gotten to that, y'all done jawed back and forth. You done said what you have to say. She doesn't say. And now she look like she's getting a little bit more aggressive. Of course I'm going to step in because you there. You think I'm going to just sit that because it's just two women just join at it? No, I'm not going to do that.
You know what? And I have to agree with you there. I have to agree with you there because Victor, you definitely ain't gonna stand there and watch me get into it with somebody.
With a man. With a man.
With a woman. What about a woman?
And let me fight a woman?
I ain't got that between.
Veronica,
you better go.
Don't go to Walmart with Victor. Don't go to Walmart with Victor. You go with me. You go with me.
If it's even, why the hell am I stepping in? If you get your ass whooped out, I'm gonna pull, whatever. But that's even. I'm not getting into that shit. Not no two women. I'm gonna tell you another thing. If me and you together and a man come up and grab you in the crack of your ass, I'm going to wait until you respond. And how you respond is how I respond. I'm not going to sit here and fight no battle. That could be the dude that you was letting slip in your window at 2:00 in the morning. I'm not doing that shit. And that's the thing.
That is a lie. You are lying now. So you're going to wait to see what my reaction is if a man grab me in my butt. You're going to wait to see what my reaction is. Victor, you're going to be all over that dude before I even have to say anything.
I got to go get me another drink. I need to go get me another drink.
I don't know who you know. I don't. So for me to sit here and jump down somebody's throat every time somebody do something to you. That's crazy. If we walking in as friends, we just said walking in as friends. You not my woman.
But
Denise,
you know what?
Denise,
I
wow.
you did ask me. You did ask me one night. You was like, "Are you good?"
I left it, and you said yeah, and that was it. That was it.
Yeah, but I don't. But it wasn't no disrespect like grabbing me in the crack of my butt either.
But I did check the situation once I felt like it started going to the left. But that's my thing. Like, I'm not jumping in, and I just can't do it. You know, to each his own. If y'all women, that's how a lot of motherfuckers out here get shot over some shit because they jumping in situations that it ain't got nothing to do with you. I'm just not trying to catch no bullet for a friend. Let me catch a bullet for my woman. But I catch a bullet, and then now my woman in the hospital looking at me, standing over me like, the fuck was y'all doing in Walmart to start with?
Well, yeah, but I'm just saying, like, I don't see anything wrong with Fatim coming, stepping up and be like, hey, you know, cool it down or, you know, something. But
Cool
just to
it
see us
down.
fight, I know he may want to see a bull pop out or something, but I don't see Fatim just standing around while we fight. No. I wouldn't even let my homegirls fight. I wouldn't want to see y'all fight. Like, y'all fight, I'm fighting. We strapping in this. We all going down.
I just know when we was in Jamaica, and the females gave my cousin, one of my cousins live. All I know is they said, "So go get Fatim. Go get Fatim." They didn't give a damn if it was a woman. Go get Fatim.
What?
And when I came, I came, y'all gonna handle this. Because when they say go get Fatim, they already done had their limits.
Exactly. Now, see, that's different.
When they say go get Fatim, I wasn't there. But once I got there, I'm handling the circumstance.
That's completely different. Now, if you got to come get me, that's different. But if I'm standing there, you know, that's something different. Come on.
Yeah,
man.
but I still step in after a while, you know, back and forth. You know, that's just all to it. But I got it. I think we all said how we would handle it, you know. Let's see some of these comments, Veronica.
Marvin, you know what, Marvin? I'm gonna just say this. I just that whole situation that night.
We both know you. We already know how you is when it comes to us. All right. And people that you're close to and you're out with. We already know how that goes down. So stop it. You will not stand there and let me get into a fight.
Y'all better start signing me up. But nah, I got it.
But I'm too old to be fighting.
You ain't never too old. Somebody disrespect you. Shit. Let you be standing on line for 20 minutes and somebody just come in front of you with their buggy. Their buggy be turned over.
But and that's see right there.
And Kay, do not comment, Kay.
Somebody jump in front of me in line. Hey, go ahead, man. It ain't even that serious.
Hey,
but you can't hold a door for somebody? Oh, let me get a drink. Cause this is some craziness tonight. You can't hold a door for somebody, but let somebody just cut in front of you? Oh,
I ain't holding the door. No, I ain't doing
it.
Pastor, you see what you into?
Pastor don't touch no door handles now.
Right, he open the door for Pastor. Patricia said Victor is checking. Huh? Victor is checking to see if you know that dude or not. If you don't say anything, that means you are okay with it. If you're okay, he's checking you. Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah. I mean, because that was the first thing that you did say. Do you know him? Like, are you good? Yeah.
Exactly. Why am I gonna sit here and jump on somebody? Now, if somebody was to grab Pastor up, then it's on site.
Oh, you fighting now?
Oh man,
what happened? What happened?
Say that again. Wait, say that again. Please. Fighting now. Scrapping.
It's all kind of shit.
Scrapping.
They got they gonna yellow tape this whole motherfucking spot up. All kind of police do not cross shit.
Oh, Cheryl said Victor lying tonight. Lying real bad.
No questions.
Don't say no question. Scrap it.
Because I know.
But I ain't gonna get into that. Yeah, I was getting to get personal. It said if she was to get involved with another female, would you step in? Is that different?
That ass cutting.
Huh?
She got to tote that ass cutting. Somebody,
I don't believe that.
Not getting into. I mean, no matter how it looks, a man scrapping or arguing or physical with a woman, no matter who that, it just don't look good.
I'm not saying that you get involved like that, Victor. What I'm saying is, would you be that guy to be like, hey, no, there ain't gonna be none of that now. Y'all stop. Come on, Veronica. You know, I'm not saying that you're gonna go to blows with the female. I'm just saying you breaking it up. Now, for Teen, on the other hand, he may slip and get a little lick in.
Oops.
But I know better.
I take these. I take this off, and I become Superman.
There's levels to it. There's levels to it now. Now you got to understand. If we married, I'm throwing the first lick. If we dating, you might have to toe the ass with. But all I'm saying is there's levels to this shit, man. Like, I'm not gonna sit here and let my woman, if you sitting here and I know you can't fight, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, hey, y'all, whatever. But whoever you arguing with in the store, if we together, I just feel like I should already know this shit might have been coming tonight.
Yeah. I just want to say something real quick to everybody. At this stage of the game, I really don't want to have to scrap out there. I can't beat the world. And like something Victor said tonight, just the word about that Southern, that Southern hospitality, or how we tend to look out for one another. Something is missing out here as a whole of us as a people. So in the back of my head, I'm always thinking that if I have to, that's why I don't put myself in environments that I really can't control and where there's a lot of alcohol, a lot of this, that, and the other, and a lot of young people, because they're lacking morals out there. And you can't, like if I get mad and Victor, not just because Victor's my friend, but if Victor's friend that I don't know, say, yo, bro, you got too much on the line, that may cut through to me because I got common sense. I got something to lose. I got something to live for. But I've been raised not only as a coming up to respect others. I've also been raised as security. So my mind is a different mindset, but now it's dangerous and I'm older now. So it's not about just being wiser. It's just that I know I can't beat the world. I can't scrap like I was when I was 25. So at the end of the day, I don't want to. But what I'm saying is my mind thinks ahead, because I'm not going to allow nobody to disrespect. But I also analyze the circumstance. If I realize that this is a disadvantage to us, then I'll cool this down. Like, let's get out of here. I've been in a circumstance down here like that. And somebody cooled me down because they said to me, and this was family, I'm drinking tonight and I ain't got my so-and-so on me. But I was hot, but because we were in a different environment and I was threatened by this guy up in New York before. But see, when we got back home, we went back the next night. And when we went back the next night, cooler heads prevailed and it was a conversation. So it was a conversation. And once that conversation took place, because when we showed back up, they didn't expect us to show back up. And then it was a conversation and you went on about finished playing pool and didn't have no more problems. But, that's where common heads prevail.
So, serious question. I've had this happen. For Team, well, it's going to be kind of hard, but I need for you to, under circumstances, I probably wouldn't ask you this, but if your mother got into it with someone, would you listen to what happened, or would you automatically jump on your mother's side?
Damn, we had this conversation in my family. God dog. So that's my mom's. I'm gonna jump in to first protect my mom's. To protect my mom's. Wait, let me just. I can only give you.
I'm saying the situation already happened.
Okay. Situation already happened.
What
You got to give me a little bit more to the
circumstance.
Give me a little bit more to the situation because you got to give me more.
Let's say your mother came to you and said she felt like somebody disrespected her that you know. Would you immediately jump on your mother's side, or will you at least try to find out what happened?
Try to find out what happened.
Veronica, how about you and your daddy?
Me and my I mean, I know my dad ain't gonna lie. Why would my dad lie on somebody that I know and say that they disrespecting? I'm going to that ass.
So for team, you honestly want to find out what happened, besides your mother saying for team.
No.
I mean, I would try to, I would like to find out.
First of all, for team, how are you going to try to find out the situation, but with your significant other, you ready to go right then and there?
Okay, so you said if your mom's told you a circumstance, she told you, I didn't see it, she told you, then I'll try to find out what happened. In my house with my significant other, once I see, this is a difference in being told and seeing in your house. You understand what I'm saying? That's the difference. I've been in a circumstance like this. I was younger, but it happened with my brother and my father. My mother was drinking at the time. She said something to a young kid. The young kid said something back to my mother. My mother from down here. She took a ketchup bottle and busted him over the head. This dude was no punk, but they stopped him from going at my mom's. My brother and my father had to talk to the dude to squash this because my mom's was wrong. My mom's was wrong. She was wrong. That's my mom's. I love my mom's, but she was wrong.
My mom ain't never been wrong.
Yeah, well, that's my mom should have busted that man upside and no ketchup bottle head. But the bottom line is the difference in what you said, Veronica and Victor, is something my mother told me, because family is not always right. But if you are seeing something, it's different. If my son came back and said, this woman that's staying in the house that is my significant other's friend said something, then I have my wife investigate it. But if I see this and then tell my significant other, and she talks to that person, and then I see it again, or we see it again, that got to be handled, because that's right in front of your face.
So
I get it.
For team, so sitting back, and everybody on the show knows, you have children. So if you went to one of your, knowing how you are, if you went to one of your kids and you told one of your children that you felt disrespected by one of their friends, how do you think one of your kids would react? Since if
so if I told them that I felt disrespected by one of their friends, most likely I would tell them what it was, and they know that normally I would check them or I would go to their parents. But since they grown, they probably would check them. They would probably check them, or at least go have a conversation to say, "Yo, what happened? This is what my father. This is what my father said. Did you do this?" You understand? Because my father don't have no reason to lie. I have no reason to lie on my kids' friends if they did disrespect me.
Okay.
Because I'm not going to just jump up on my kids' friends, female friends, if they was disrespectful. But my kids, the way I brought them up, again, they have to answer that question for themselves, But I know that if one of my friends disrespected my parents, and my parents told me, yo, I'm going to handle that. I'm gonna handle
You just
it.
said you're gonna ask now. Come on.
No, I said if one of my parents said one of my friends disrespected them, then I'm going to handle it, find out what happened, and deal with it. That's what I'm saying. So that's just what I expect my kids to do, is to investigate what happened and handle that circumstance. Because they know me. If they don't handle it and it happen again, I will handle it.
Well, once my mama tell me what happened, that's exactly what happened. And we gonna live and we gonna fight on that lie. If it's a lie, we gonna fight on that lie. But
I don't believe in that, because I think people loses their life on a lie because it's their loved one. I think too many times a brother or sister or mother or father, if they lie on somebody and then you go out there and fight for them and then lose their life, then your moms and fathers blowing snot, realizing that they created a lie, that if they didn't stand on that lie, you would still be here. So that's what I'm saying. I don't give a damn if my parents I can't operate on a lie. I'm going to protect them, but I'm not going to operate and move on a lie. I'm not going to do that. That's not right.
Let's see. Chris says depends on how your parent express it to you. If she said I feel disrespected, you find out. If she give you details and you understand the disrespect, you have to do what's necessary.
My mom ain't got to give me no details. My mom, see, and that I can't say too much, but what I will say is everybody, we all have kids, and we all have people in our lives that we know you just can't go to them with your problems. Because either you can go to some people with your problems, and that's the person that's going to talk. Then you got some people in your lives that, you got some people in your lives that's going to overreact.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. That's true. I got a cousin who passed. You couldn't take nothing to him, because you take it to him, he's ready to jump. And you know what I'm saying? So
yeah, Patricia says everyone fight is not your fight. Lost a brother that was that way, sadly.
Right. And that's true, Patricia. Everybody, and that's a good point, Victor. That's why I'm saying discretion, and Veronica, sorry, Veronica. That's why discretion comes into place. We can talk a good game, but these are not absolute circumstances. It depends on what is happening, what's going on, and you got to assess the whole circumstance. You understand what I'm saying? I draw a fine line, but the circumstance could differ. That could change me to push that line a little further or to pull that line back. It just depends on the circumstance. But when you opening the door for anybody to come in your house, I'll tell you this. I had a situation where I had a family member very, very close that wanted to move in. But I know that he got high and drank, and he wasn't going to give that up. And he was young, and I had women in the house. So I decided not to open the door for that, because I knew that if it became a problem, he didn't have 2 strikes, Victor. He didn't have 3 strikes. He had 1 strike. So I thought about it, and I said, I'm not going to put my family in that circumstance. I just didn't. And I just didn't allow that. And I explained to the person's mother that under the circumstances, how he's moving, you are putting him out of your house because how he's moving. I'm not going to allow him in my house if he did that in your house and you putting him out. Why would I invite that problem in my house? So and I don't care if he's family.
And I feel you, but there's just certain people that there ain't many, and I can count on one hand. There's just a certain few that I'll risk it all over.
Got it. Understand. I respect that.
And if those people come to me and say, you know, it's to the max, you know, kids, mother, you know, it's to the max with them.
Got it.
Because if I always feel like I consider myself pretty reasonable, you know, but if a woman comes to me and she's saying, well, Vic, I've been raped, well, you know, we might need to go to the police and talk to them. Well, I want you to do something about that. I ain't the right person to come to about that. We need to go report this. But if you think I'm going to run out there guns are blazing, that just ain't gonna happen. Now, if one of my children or my mother, or if I get married, my wife come to me and tell me that, then we take it that far.
I had to ring the wedding bells. Sorry, that's the wedding
Yeah, it
bells.
definitely depends on the situation. Um,
You said if I get married.
Rodney says, oh, and he's out. Rodney says, you got to know your family. I need to know the details before I go check someone because too many people drag others in the ditch just because they are blood.
Thank you, Rodney. I agree to
like family think that you're supposed to be there no matter what.
The older we get, I think, when we were younger, our friends would have an issue, then we turned it into our issue. But once you start accumulating things, not to really say wealth, but once you start accumulating things, knowledge and everything, you realize that sometimes if you sit back and you wait, time heals all wounds.
Yeah.
But sometimes you got to
get on out there. Yeah, you definitely look at life different, differently now that we're older. Now the 20-year-old Vic, you probably wouldn't think about going to the police, But
I was still in the Marine Corps, and I was still stupid, hot-headed, and gung ho and all that. Yeah, that was not
right.
He was not a fun guy. No, by no means. By no means.
Well, so what's your thoughts, your final thoughts on this email letter?
She got to go. She got to go. She got to go. And she said 2 checks. I don't know. Somebody put in the chat. She must get 1 check a month, and then you set the boundary for 3 months. Where did that come from? She said till she get 2 checks and then get her apartment. I don't even know where she's going to get her apartment with just 2 checks, but that's not my business. You wrote us the letter and then you said you want to give her 3 months. Should you keep your word? I think no, you don't keep your word unless you draw, or if you're going to keep your three months, you draw that line in the sand now and let it be known. If you violate these set of rules in my house, you got to go. And if you're not comfortable with it, then you need to go sooner. But that's the boundaries, and you have no say so in it. If you have no say so in it, because this is not, we're opening the door for you. You have no say so in it. That's it. So if she don't want to deal with it like that, then she got to go.
I feel like, why say something now? You let her in your home. You gave her all the leeway to do whatever it is that she do. She already knew that you were the friend that she could come to because you was gonna say, yeah, go ahead and honor your stipulation, because if you don't, you're gonna lose a friend. Y'all been friends 20 plus years. If you tell her to leave, she's no longer gonna be your friend no more. So you need to sit down and weigh your options. What's more important to you, your friendship or you feeling disrespected in your home? You have to make that decision on exactly what needs to happen moving forward. We can sit here and give you our thing. Me personally, I think just let the woman stay, because you invited her into your home. You known this woman for 20-something years. She's not doing anything that she probably hasn't done to you before. So what's the issue now? So I'm gonna just leave it at that.
Well, I feel like when she do tell this woman that she have to go, and I feel like if the friend get mad behind that, then she wasn't a friend from the get-go. What she should be happy that her friend even allowed her to move there from the start, to stay with them from the start, because you're not going to find too many women that's going to have you move in with their husband and their children. You're not. And you're not going to find too many friends to even ask their friend to move in with their husband, significant other anyway. So for her to even allow her friend to stay there, that's a big move on her part. And I feel like the friend did ask her because she know what type of person she is. She's a very kind-hearted person. She opens her doors to anyone that is in need. That's how she started out the letter. But I feel like a lot of people take advantage of good-hearted people because they already know that that person isn't strong enough to tell them no. So at this point, and if it's bothering this lady that wrote this letter that bad, then she definitely should tell her friend that it's time to go. I mean, and if that friend don't want to be friends with her, like I said, then it's just time up for their friendship. 20 plus years, 10 plus years, 2 plus years. It doesn't matter how many years they've been friends, but if this friend do not want to stay friends with her any longer, and because she's setting rules in her house, she's not being comfortable in her own house. That's what I'm not getting. You're not being comfortable in your own house with your family because of this friend that is living with you all. No. If you can't put a bra on, if you can't have respect and know that you're in the family living room and we want to watch something different. We don't want to watch Atlanta Housewives. We don't want to watch, Saturday Night Live because you're watching it. If you can't have respect for our home, you got to go. Point blank. I should have only asked you one time to put your bra on. And you're going to continue to walk around with your bra off. We got a problem. You got to go. And that's my thing. Bottom line, if you can't respect my house, you got to go. So, young lady who wrote this letter, thank you first of all for writing your letter, and you just have to put your foot down. At 45 years old, and you've probably been this kind-hearted person all of your life, but sometimes you have to make a change and stop letting people use you. All right, you did your part. You let her stay there over the amount of time that she said that she was going to stay there, because she said a couple of weeks, 2 paychecks, and she's going to be getting her own apartment. So you did your part. And at this thing, you said, I'm that kind-hearted person that always get walked all over, but I know I will be blessed at the end. You're going to be blessed because you did your part. Now it's time for you to take back your home and because your son probably feel uncomfortable, your husband probably feel uncomfortable, but they're not going to say anything to you. But you need to take back your home and make your home again. And this friend just got to go. That's point blank. Period.
I think I don't even have to say. I think I mean, everybody summed it up their ways, and I think everybody's on point. But you not only gave great advice, you gave constructive criticism also at the end of the day, and you didn't attack her. You basically say, hey sis, this is what's happening, blah blah blah. You told her in a calm way, and that's what it's about. It's not about attack. I was blunt to the point, but you had a conversation with it. At the end of the day, I thought that was great advice, and if it's on her to take it or leave it. That's all to it.
Thank you, Fatima. Yep. All right. Well, Mr. Sammy says, final thought: you must put her out. Put her out is not about just the bra, but all the stuff she is doing. Exactly. The bra is not the only thing that she is complaining about. It's the other things. Like I said, she need to take back control over her home. Bottom line. Chris, you put that half-naked lady out. Your son mad as hell. He ain't talking to you for a month. That son don't want to see that. He ready for auntie to get out. That's he called
Victor. Victor, don't.
Thank you so much for watching.
Because that may be more than auntie. That may be Dr. Auntie. That's all I would say.
Thank you so much for watching Tangy of Life. We're not even going there. Tangy of Life is being brought to you by Hip Hop Fitness with Veronica. Wednesday night, 7 p.m. Saturday mornings, 9 a.m. Let me get my thoughts together. Wednesdays, 7 p.m. Saturday mornings, 9 a.m.
Who in your house?
Big Gary Gym in Darlington. $5 a class. Come have fun with us. We have a great time. So those of you who are watching, please come out and get fit with us. We laugh. We make everyone feel, comfortable. We are judge-free zone in my class. Come hang out with us and have some fun. Thank y'all so much for watching. Thank y'all for your comments. We appreciate each and every one of you. Brother Fatine, thank you so much. WBLS radio station, New York. My brother Victor, damn it, boy White. Thank you so much for sitting. Thank y'all so much. Good night. Good night. Good night. We appreciate y'all, and God willing, we will see y'all next Tuesday for another Tangy Tea of Life podcast. Thank y'all so much. Enjoy the rest of your week. Have a great weekend. Be safe. And until then,
buenas noches.
good night, guys.